probably wondering, who is this dark-haired lady on my screen? Look at me. I'm a new bitch. Good evening. It is not morning. I normally start my videos in the morning, but good evening. It is a Monday night. I'm currently trying to make sure that my head doesn't explode because, as you know, I am very allergic to hair dye. I've taken a lot of allergy medicine in the last 24 hours. Yes, I have, and I am still extremely itchy. Hello, welcome to a new video. Today, like I said, is Monday. It was a work day for me. I spent the morning outside having coffee with a friend and raisin, and then I came home and I started working, and I've been working ever since. Let's talk about managing your inner critic. This feels like a really good topic for this week. I had therapy this morning, and I have been setting up therapy for every single week. So far, this is my third week that I've been going consecutively. I think we all are kind of our worst critics, and sometimes that can paralyze us from achieving like our potential. We are just very, very hard on ourselves, and I know that for me personally, that is something that I struggle with. There's like an angel on one side and there's a devil on one side, where the angel is constantly battling with this devil, telling my brain like, no, you are good enough, you are amazing, you are smart, you are strong. And then there's that devil that's like, no, you're not, you can't do this. And having that battle is tough. It's difficult. And that is actually one of the reasons why I even go to therapy, because I want to have better self-talk. I want to be able to manage my thoughts better. And so this week, let's kind of dive into that. I am going to do the work for you, and then all you have to do is follow along. As you know, every single one of my videos now has a document or a worksheet that I have made personally for you to kind of follow along with me through the video, through my week, and we're gonna dive into like different aspects of managing our inner critic and how we can, at least, obviously no one's perfect. We've gone over perfection in a video before, but you might not be perfect, but you can definitely get better every single day. And I think you can be better at being nicer to yourself. And so that is what we're going to focus on this week. I'm going to do some research tonight, and when you see me tomorrow morning, we're going to talk about some of my findings. Raisin has been absolutely insane this evening. He will not stop playing. He's literally just crazy. He's got his toys all over the floor. They're like over there, they're right there, they're right there. He has them on the couch next to me. They're literally everywhere. I'm gonna keep doing my research, but I think I'm gonna make a little bit of tea too. My skin is like breaking out because I'm totally allergic to this hair dye. So, like my head has little like little scratchies, and then as you can see, my face is breaking out there. My cheeks are like so red. Oh my god. And then I'm also like, I have some there. My whole face hurts so bad. If you are allergic to hair dye, do not dye your hair. I just felt like I had to because I needed to get rid of that blonde. Like I couldn't do it anymore. Oh yeah, I didn't even tell you why I did this. I just want low maintenance hair. I want healthy hair. I want thick hair again. I was looking at old pictures and my hair was like so long and healthy and thick and shiny because I didn't do it for like 2 years. Like I just left my hair alone, and it was so long and thick. And yeah, so I looked at some old pictures and I was like, oh my god, I have to get rid of that blonde. It was just like every single time I went to the salon, she had to cut off so much of my hair because it was so dead, and like slowly but surely was getting shorter and shorter and shorter. And I was just like, we gotta stop. I went back to dark, and I just have to get through the next few days of me having an allergic reaction to the hair dye. And hopefully my head doesn't explode. And if I can make it past like day 3, I should be okay.
What's the puppy doing? What's the puppy doing? Not a belly scratch.
My hair looks huge right now, and that is because I keep scratching my head. I'm so itchy. I'm so itchy. Happy Tuesday. I'm feeling like motivated. I'm feeling good. I feel like I got my ducks in a line. Is that the right way to put it? I just feel like, I feel good. Raisin and I just went on a walk, 30 minutes. He actually did so good. This morning, let me just walk you through my morning because it was a good morning. First of all, I'm really itchy. I'm definitely not well. Look, I kind of feel like shit, but I'm drinking a Vita Coco, a little coconut water to hydrate. I washed my face, I brushed my teeth, and then I sat down. I scheduled some meetings that I have this week, which I'm really, really, really excited about. A meeting with, I don't know if I want to say anything. I don't want to say it yet. Okay, I'm going to say it after they're both done. But I basically have 2 really exciting meetings this week. One tomorrow and one on Thursday. So that's really exciting. I also think I want to sign up for, what's that? Class Pass or something like that. I think I want to sign up for Class Pass to get me like out of the house, like talking to people, doing something different with my days, kind of getting me motivated to move. Because I feel like the walk was good this morning. It was a 30-minute walk. I shed a little sweat because I'm wearing a sweatshirt and it's hot outside, but like I need to do more, okay? I need to step it up. And I also like need to socialize in a way that's not hanging out with friends, because I think a lot, like, no shame to my friends. I love my friends, but a lot of the times like hanging out with friends is drinking, and that's not the vibe I'm on right now. A little bit of research, and I put together kind of an outline for the document that I'm going to create. By the time you're seeing this, you're already seeing the document. The document's already done. But let me walk you through my process. So I did some research, and there's 2 different kind of categories that I put this in. One is tips for managing my inner critic, and then the other, I wrote it right here, is ways to have better self-talk. Another thing that I want to mention, I just made a TikTok about this. If you've seen The Substance, if you've seen it, if you haven't seen it, you can, I'm not giving anything away, but in The Substance, there are 2 characters that are meant to be one person. It says it in the trailer, so I'm not giving anything away. When they're in either form of themselves, they kind of don't think about the other person. And during the entire movie, I was sitting there like, do they not realize that they're the same person? Do they not have like consciousness that there is like another version of them? Do they black out and like not know what they're doing? Like I just couldn't like wrap my head around it. And then it made me realize we act like that ourselves. Like we are ourselves in the future and the past, and yet we mostly only think about ourselves in the present moment, and we don't think about how our actions today are going to affect our future self. And that was literally, I think, the point of the movie, is that what we do today is going to affect us into the future, and it's going to affect our life and our lifespan. And so that's why I want to take better care of myself. I want to move. I want to talk to myself nicely. I want to, make sure that I'm thinking about myself into the future, even though sometimes that's hard when you're here in the present day. Okay, anyways, that was a random thought. Tips for managing your inner critic, and then also how to talk to yourself a little bit better. Here's what I'm thinking. We need to recognize the voice that is in our head, recognize when we are doing that and we are talking to ourselves a certain way, just recognizing it, just acknowledging that that's what we're doing and that it's not necessarily true. I don't know how I'm going to put this, but like naming that critic. So if it's negative Nancy or critical Carl, okay, who is that person? Because it's not me. I'm not negative Nancy. I'm Alana Cole. You get what I mean? So like kind of separating that self-talk, separating that negative talk as that is not even you, because you would never talk to a friend like that. So why would you talk to yourself like that? That is not you. Then I thought we should challenge ourselves. So how do we do that? How do we challenge the thought that is coming in? So if I'm like, I can't work out, like I can't do it, I don't have the strength, then I need to challenge that and say, but didn't you used to work out? So you must have the strength somewhere. Like you must be able to build that strength. So kind of questioning the validity of your negative self-talk. Then reframing the narrative. How can we reframe the thought behind it? So like obviously there was a reason you thought, I can't lift this much weight. Let's just start there. There's a reason why your brain said, I can't lift this much weight. Maybe it's And now we need to reframe that. Right now, I can't lift this amount, but why don't I try a little bit less than that? Reframe it. I can't right now because I haven't worked my way up to it. Let me try a little bit and then like work my way up and see if I can get to there. But like, let's start here. It doesn't mean I can't. It just means I need to build. Reframing the narrative, like shaping what you actually meant by that and how can you actually still achieve whatever it is that you're negatively talking about. Say it's like, you're not pretty or whatever. You felt pretty before. So why are you telling yourself you're not pretty? Because you've looked in the mirror before when you had your makeup, your hair done, and you said, oh my God, I look hot. Okay, so you must be hot because you've looked hot before. So how can you reframe it? Oh, I don't feel great right now because I haven't showered yet. Yeah, I haven't been eating healthy this week and now I have a pimple. Okay, I know that I was hot before this pimple. Okay, so reframing what it is that you're kind of talking about negatively. Practicing self-compassion. So this is going to be a harder one. I think this is going to go into that next category where we have to learn how to talk to ourselves nicely. We'll get into that. And then focusing on growth, not perfection. So if you saw the video about perfection, you know perfection is not even real. There is no perfect. You might look at someone and be like, oh my God, their life is perfect. This is perfect. And we all know nothing is perfect. So perfect isn't even, the word itself is like a fairy tale. It's not even real. So focusing on the growth. So focusing on like, yeah, maybe you are going to talk to yourself negative sometime, but how can you improve every single time to where that voice is quieter, it's further away, it's farther back, little by little. Okay, setting boundaries with your inner critic was something else that I wrote down. Kind of like saying, okay, I heard the thought and my boundary is I have to now say something nice. I have to hear it and that's it. I can only say it one time. You know, a lot of the times I think I find myself like there's a repeat fence of whatever this critic is in my head. So they'll say it again. And like I said, I'm seeing it as a completely different person. That person is saying it over and over again to me. There needs to be a boundary. You can accept it once because you heard the thought, and then you have to train your mind to focus on something else so that you only hear it once. That's the boundary. I'm only going to hear it once, and I need to focus on something else. So finding ways to shift our focus. Like a dog. I've learned that in puppy training. If he starts biting on something, I need to switch the focus. Okay. Using affirmations, and we're going to get into this into like good self-talk, but just in basic, this is like an outline. Using affirmations. And I like to attach those to when we do hear that negative thought, shifting our focus to a positive affirmation and repeating those affirmations. There is no boundary with positive affirmations. Keep them coming. And then engage in mindfulness, engage in affirmations, engage in positive thinking, engage in positive events, engage in positivity that surrounds your goals, that surrounds like who you want to shape yourself into, who you want to be. Engaging in mindfulness practices. And that might look different for different people. If you're not like woo-woo or whatever, I'm a little bit like spiritual. If you're not like that, there's other ways to be just like mindful about how you are, who you are, that isn't like super woo-woo. We'll get into it. There's different techniques. Even journaling, it's like that doesn't have to be super woo-woo, but you can write a lot of different great things about yourself. You can write, you can even have someone else write something nice about you and be like, I need this because it's going to help me see what other people see in me. And, you know, you can have a partner, a best friend, a sister, a brother, like write something nice about you that you can then read to practice mindfulness. Okay, we'll get into that though. Surrounding yourself with positive influences. That means everything. That means the TVs you watch, the YouTube you watch, the TikToks you watch, the Instagram, the people you surround yourself with. If, of course, you have family members or you have coworkers that are just negative, obviously you can't just cut out everybody because you have a life, you have family, you have friends. You have things that you can't like really kind of cut out. But be as mindful and thoughtful about who you are spending your time with, how you are spending your time like consuming stuff, and just doing your best to avoid too much negativity in your life. It's just not worth it. It affects you. You are like the 5 people you are most around, and you will see your life change when you surround yourself with positive, motivated, inspiring people. And when you surround yourself on the internet as well, because a lot of us spend a lot of time consuming content. I am one of those people. And you have to spend your time finding people that are going to inspire you, motivate you, push you to be the best version of you. And then there is the last part of this, which I have started, and I have now, I think I told you yesterday, like 3-4 sessions. But seeking professional help if it is getting too hard to do alone. And we have to accept that sometimes therapy is helpful. And I think it's hard to accept that you need help sometimes. I need help. It's weird because this has been like the best year of my life and also one of the hardest, not the worst, honestly. I've had worse. But it's been a hard year towards the end of the year. And so sometimes you can't do it all alone, and it's helpful to have a professional. So I put that on here just to remind you that it's not taboo to have therapy and to like get professional advice or like let your negativity out somewhere, let those dark thoughts out somewhere, and then like leave that with them, the professionals, so that you don't have to deal with it and you have a place, like a safe place to kind of let that all out. I think that's how I'm using therapy, is like, let me release this from my mind and find productive ways to move forward. That way in my normal life, I'm not thinking about all the tough situations. Or if I am, I have a positive way to look at it, and I have like steps from a professional that are going to help me get through those things. And then, like I said, then there's like a section about better self-talk. Last night, I answered some questions that I wrote out for you. Like, I like myself because, I am loved because, why those people love me. And then some things like, I'm an expert at, I consider myself good at, my best character trait is. So there's like, I wrote out a bunch of really good questions for you to guide you in good self-talk. And if you need to come back to that, you have it journaled out. You have it written out so you can just read it. And that is your own daily affirmations. That is your own version of affirmations. You don't have to find like a quote online and read that to yourself. You should read what you actually are. Like, your best trait is blank. Like, what is your best trait? That is the idea. That's what I kind of like gathered last night while I was sitting on the couch being a potato. Sugarfish! I have been working hard, and so I feel like it was only right to treat myself to a little sugarfish lunch. I think I got, what did I get? I got the big box, I'm pretty sure. Let me get this all set up. Here it is. Okay. Woo! Salmon sashimi. Just a little edamame. Ponzu sauce. It says it's for the tuna sashimi, albacore, and the albacore belly. So, oh shoot. And then I guess I'll just pour it on these chives. I'm sprinkling this over everything because I love chives. Let's try the sea bass. I love sea bass. Oh my god, this is everything I wanted. I have no idea what this one is, but I think that also might be sea bass. The salmon roll. I love salmon. Himare. Holy shit. That is so good. Coconut water break. Albacore. Really good. Yellowtail roll. I should have put the scallions on that. Salmon. No. So fucking good. You can bite me on it. Sugarfish and kazunori, best sushi ever. This is my plate. I don't think I can finish these. I am so full. So bomb though, 10 out of 10. I took a shower, blow dried my hair, did my makeup, ordered sushi. I have 2 bites left. I don't think I can do them. I don't think I can do it. I'm like so full, but I'm feeling so much better. My head was like beyond fucking itchy, and I have these little clips to kind of hold it out of my face just so it's not, I don't know, you know what I mean, in the way. Anyway, I feel better. It is like 3 o'clock now. I made another TikTok eating my sushi. I think I need to like, yeah. My head is not as itchy, but I feel kind of like, you know when your bones are achy? The bones in my neck and my head, like my skull, my jaw, like everything around where my hair is feels very, very achy. So I feel like I did a lot today. I did do a lot of work. I'm kind of exhausted, and does sushi make you tired? Because I am like feeling a little bit sleepy. I think I want to have a little water and sit on the couch for like 10 minutes. I'm really proud of myself. And tomorrow I will shoot. Today I didn't shoot. I did put on my makeup, so it would be perfect time to shoot, but I still feel like pretty achy. Like my face and my head just feels like, yeah, like almost feverish. That's like a good way to describe it. My body doesn't, just like my neck up. Yeah, I'm gonna post this TikTok and I'm gonna go sit on the couch and maybe take like a 10-minute break. And then if I'm feeling a little bit better after drinking some water, then I will, oh God, my neck is just so tired. Then maybe I'll shoot like a little bit. I'll do some photos, maybe not any videos. I did shave though. Raisin has been such a good boy today. He's just relaxing underneath the table. He is so sleepy today. Sometimes he just has like nappy days, and today is one of them. It's kind of like, it's not overcast outside, but it's kind of just giving like fall, winter day. Good afternoon. Is it focused? I know. There we go. Okay. Happy Can I not see, or is it like totally out of focus? My eyes are like really, really bad today. I noticed I was looking up at the screen when I was at the emergency room, which we'll get to, and or urgent care, not the emergency room. And I couldn't see my name. I was like, it is so freaking blurry. Is it my eyes? And then I got a text that it was my turn, so then I just went up. But anyway, okay, going back. Happy Wednesday, first of all. Second, even through a very chaotic week of my head exploding. You okay? Through a very chaotic week, I've actually been still pretty productive. I still have been able to maintain some sort of routine, because we talked about routine last week, some sort of like daily habits that I've been wanting to do, and I haven't had a glass of wine all week. I know that's like a random thing, but I just wanted to like not drink at all starting the day after Thanksgiving, and so far I've been pretty good. I did drink wait, what did I don't know. I just want to like maybe not tell. I don't know when I want to drink again. I don't know. I'm just trying to like limit how much I'm drinking until I feel like I'm working out again. I feel healthy, like I feel strong. Then I can introduce bad habits back into my life once I have like a really solid routine with my good habits. Today, I put some peach juice and coconut water in a wine glass, and that is curving my, what are you doing? That's curving my need for a glass of wine at the end of a long day. This morning I woke up, my head was double the size. At least it felt like it. It was completely round, which it still is pretty round. I think I look slightly better after the medicines that they gave me. Whoa! I was not feeling well. I felt really, really bad. My head was extremely itchy and I was just not doing good. We spent the morning at the emergency room, and then I came home and I had meetings and I started getting my work done, and I felt like so much better. I put on some makeup and put on like fresh comfy clothes. not anything crazy, but I put on some fresh comfy clothes, which I was happy about. And I just got more done than I thought I would after going to the emergency room. So I've still been extremely productive and able to kind of maintain some sort of routine even through the chaos. I think I learned this last week in last week's video when we talked about maintaining a routine and a schedule, to just adapt to the changes. Oh! So, okay, where were we at for this week? So I journaled this week a few times, and what I've been doing is when I'm going to sleep at night, this is kind of like a random little thing that I picked up last night. And I've been doing it here and there for a few years now, but I thought this would be important to talk about when we're talking about self-talk. A really good way to like incorporate this into your routine, even if it's not replacing negative thoughts, which we talked about yesterday, but even just adding more positive self-talk into your routine. So what I do is mostly in the morning when I'm getting ready, and then also at night before I go to bed or as I'm falling asleep, I repeat certain things to myself, that I am capable, that I am able to do the things that I want to do, that I'm able to accomplish X, Y, and Z, that I'm strong, independent, and I just kind of like whatever it is that I need in that day or that week or whatever, I tell myself that as I'm falling asleep or as I'm doing my makeup in the morning. Those are two things that I've been doing, and last night I did a really good job at this because I found myself whenever I was waking up throughout the night, where's the ball? I know where's the ball? But there's no freaking ball right here. Where's the ball? Where's your ball? Where's your toy? Where's your toy? I don't even have it. Where is it? You didn't bring it back. I know, but you didn't bring the toy back. You have to bring the ball back. I don't have one. Buddy boy, you never brought it back to me. You didn't bring it back. Yeah, see how there's nothing in my hand? So anyways, I've been really, really good about consistently giving myself self-talk. While Daisy's been gone, I've been so good about the things that I wanted to do, like not drinking wine, going on my daily walks with Raisin has been so good. I swear to God, I'm blurry. Is it my eyes? I'm freaking out. And doing coloring at night, staying on routine with like answering messages and emails, and I did my content that I needed to do. I do still have content for tomorrow that I have to do and take care of, but overall, I've been really good. I've been getting stuff posted, getting things going. On TikTok, I've been very consistent. The views are not great, but at least I've been consistent. So I'm like sticking to my guns and not letting like outside influence the inside. And I'm really happy about my dark hair. I feel really good about it. Hello, happy Thursday. Today is a really exciting day. Am I in focus? It's just like so blurry. Is it my eyes or is it blurry? I fucking don't know. Happy Thursday. Today was such a productive day. I got up and started cleaning the space. I feel like that is such a positive way to just get you moving. One, to get your space clean so that you can think straight when you do start to work. Two, and three, you get your freaking cleaning done. So I'm adding this into my routine in the morning because it really motivated me. Like once I was done with my cleaning, I was like, I can take on anything. I'm on top of the world. Then it motivated me into all the other things that I had to do for the day. And I also had a really important meeting that I needed to prepare for. And they actually, I don't know if it'll go the way I want it to. I really hope it does. I think it would just be really amazing. And I'm just thankful for the opportunity to even have the meeting in the first place, but it would be such an amazing experience. But anyways, for this meeting, they said, thank you for coming so prepared. And that made me feel really good because I did prepare a lot and I just wanted to make sure it was perfect. And so anyways, today was such an amazing day. It started out good and strong by just cleaning up the house. Daisy's going to be home, so that's why I even wanted to do that. But I think I like feeling like I accomplished something in the morning because it kind of spiraled into the rest of my day. Took the dog on a walk, got my body moving, made good food today, got my work done, and I also put on clothes and I put on my clothes today and did my makeup, obviously, because I had that meeting. But I really do think getting dressed and putting on makeup and doing your hair, even if you work from home, is essential to like being productive. It sucks because like obviously you want to be comfy all day and that would be like way better. Is this blurry or am I crazy? Obviously, it sounds nice to just stay in your pajamas all day, but it really does make me feel like I should just be chilling when I'm in my pajamas. So I put on jeans today and I hate wearing jeans at my house. I'm like, jeans are not meant to be for at home. Anyways, talking about our topic of the week, self-talk. All week, I have been kind of anticipating this meeting that I had today, and I feel really good about it. I feel like it went really well, and I think part of the reason why it went well was one, because I prepared, but two, because throughout the week and the weeks that I've known about this meeting, I was giving myself really good positive reinforcement and talking to myself up and being like, you are capable, you are prepared, you are strong, you are independent, you are a bad bitch, you are meant for this opportunity. And I really tried to like drill that in this week. And the craziest thing is, even if I don't get this opportunity and the meeting was just a meeting, which I'm really grateful for anyways, even if, it doesn't fully go through or whatever, I think having that mindset was really beneficial to the success of the meeting. And like I said, they said, thank you for coming so prepared. And I think that really showed. And because I was able to talk myself up and be prepared and be strong and independent and be like confident in what I was showing, I think that like really set me up for a successful meeting today. So the self-talk this week has really helped me in that aspect of things, and also in my confidence. Last week and the weeks before, basically for the last few months, I hadn't been feeling like so confident in my appearance. Obviously, that's like part of the reason why I dyed my hair back and, trying to do things that make me feel good. I wasn't really feeling so confident in my appearance the last few, I would say, honestly, maybe months. And nothing's really changed in my appearance, but my mindset changed. And this week, I've been feeling like very confident in myself. And so it's crazy how just a little mindset shift can really change the way you even look at yourself, the way you feel about yourself. Physically, not much has changed. I mean, obviously my hair is dark, and that honestly has made me feel pretty good. It feels healthier, even though it's probably not any healthier. It just feels like me a little bit more. That's basically the only thing that has changed, and really my hair wasn't my insecurity in the first place. So it's crazy how much positive self-talk has reshaped and rewired my brain. What's crazy is you can rewire your brain at any time. Like, our brains are, you're able to like restructure how you think. And it's as simple as, it's neuroplasticity, where you just have to repeat the same thing over and over again and tell yourself what you want to believe. You have to, because that is how you will believe it. That's been this week. So far, so good. Tomorrow is Friday. Daisy's going to be home. I'm picking her up in a couple of hours. And tomorrow I'm going to spend the day with her. We're going to do some fun things. I do have like a little bit of work that I want to get done, but I think for the most part, we're going to enjoy the time together because she's been gone for a week, and we're going to go out. We're going to do things. It's going to be a really good day. I'm going to season this up. Good morning. It is Wednesday. OnlyFans sent me all this cute merch. They sent me a sweatshirt that's actually in the bedroom, but it's gray and it kind of like has the logo just like that. It's like a light gray. Some sweats, a couple of tank tops, a couple of bodysuits, but I think they're actually swimsuits because they're like swimsuit material. A cute little bikini. I'm obsessed. That is so cute. And then a shirt that says OnlyFans with a bunch of fans. I'm feeling really good today. I feel like my face is way less swollen than last week. Like, y'all saw my face in that clip where I was sitting at the dining room table. My face looked enormous. I've been taking my medicine now consistently every single day. I did miss a day like a couple days ago, and my face was like a little bit swollen again because I'm still having like a reaction. I don't know if you can tell, but my neck right now is still, it's like very, very itchy. But I feel like my face looks a lot less swollen. I feel like I'm like rocking like a little bob, like a little Karen bob. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, I wanted to round off this video, bring everything together, tie everything together, and say that there are going to be hard weeks, there are going to be hard days, and I wanted to mention Sunday. So I stopped vlogging, I think Thursday, Friday. And on Sunday, because that's when Daisy got back. But on Sunday, I had a really, really tough day. I started giving myself a lot of negative self-talk, and I didn't feel good. I felt like I wasn't giving my all to my work. I felt like I should be doing more. I'm kind of that type of person where if I'm not working, even on the weekends, I'm not doing enough. I'm not going to make, my goals happen. I'm not going to, I just start to spiral that nothing is working and that everything's going to shit, basically. I don't know why I do this. I am just very paranoid that, I could lose everything that I built if I don't give my 1000% every single day. And I know that that's just not true. I'm not able to give my work 1000% every single day. It's just not going to happen. So I have to be realistic about it. But every once in a while, I get into that headspace. So on Sunday, it was kind of that really bad day where I just didn't feel good and I didn't feel good enough. And so Monday came around, I had my therapy session again, and we talked about it. And something that she said is you're not always going to be able to change your mind about your negative thoughts, right? And she said, but what you can do is be mindful about your body. So I wanted to mention this to round up the whole video. You might have hard days. You might have days where you really can't talk yourself up. You can't talk yourself off the ledge. And what she said is what you should do is be mindful of your entire body. So what does your head feel like? What does your skin feel like? What does your face feel like? What does the tension in your neck feel like? And go through your entire body. And then when you feel wherever there is tension, you need to support it. You can't say, oh, don't feel the tension there. No, how can you support that tension so that the tension can then relax because it's being supported? So what we did was I had a lot of tension in my shoulders, and she asked me to put pillows underneath my arms to kind of hold my arms up so that my shoulders were held up instead of me squeezing my shoulders together, right? We just sat like that, where I was like aware of my body, aware of my feels, and she was like, support your body when it feels tense. Give it a little hug, give it a little love. It really did help me kind of get out of my head because I was thinking more about my body, and then also supporting my body. It just felt good. Obviously, you're not gonna be able to always talk yourself up and give yourself positive reinforcement, but if maybe doing something like that helps your body feel better, then maybe your mind will also feel better. So that was just to kind of round this all up. I think you can do your best as many days of the week as you can, but we're not perfect. We're gonna have hard days. I went to a workout class yesterday, and so I was doing that sort of thing, and it really did help. So hopefully this video was helpful if you are tough on yourself and you talk to yourself negatively. I hope that you learned some tips to help you start to at least give yourself a little love and compassion. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up and let me know your thoughts or some tips and tricks that have helped you with your inner critic, and I'll see you in the next video.